We walk down these aisles and see endless abundance. It's easy to look at the perfectly stacked produce and assume our food supply is indestructible. Those shelves represent the final feat of an overextended system. Almost everything we eat relies on thousands of miles of ocean transit and massive ports. Right now, that chain is fracturing. The global cost of diesel fuel that moves those ships and the fertilizer that grows the crops are climbing fast. Relying on this centralized network means absorbing every global shock at the checkout counter. It is a dangerous economic liability. This chart shows the projected impact on the Malaysian market, a severe 50% upward spike in basic vegetable prices. Fast cycle crops like sawi and kangkung show the highest volatility. Their short shelf lives and transport needs mean they absorb rising logistics costs instantly. On the ground, this means everyday consumers in local wet markets are forced to navigate rising costs for essential leafy greens that once cost pennies. Waiting for global prices to stabilize is a failed strategy. To survive, household food production must shift from a pandemic hobby to a necessity. The solution is to bypass the traditional supply chain by building a decentralized food grid. This replaces a few massive, distant farms with hundreds of tiny, local production nodes. This is achieved through an edible garden-as-a-service model, where the setup, hardware, and biology are delivered directly to the consumer as a functioning system. To function across different environments, the grid uses two distinct types of production nodes working in tandem. Total resilience is reached by combining low-tech outdoor yields with high-tech indoor systems. Node 1 is designed for suburban homes with access to a patio and natural sunlight. The 150 ringgit Essential Pack provides a functioning baseline, delivering premium organic soil and pre-grown hardy vegetable bags directly to the door. The focus here is on high-yield, inflation-sensitive crops. Plants like ladyfingers are selected because they produce fruit daily in limited space. This continuous harvest creates a financial defense mechanism, directly offsetting the most volatile costs at the supermarket. By securing bulk calories and stabilizing the grocery budget, Node 1 acts as the network's foundational defense. But in the concrete jungle, natural sunlight and outdoor space are non-existent. Node 2 solves this with the Smart Harvest system, using 4-tier vertical hydroponic racks that fit inside a standard apartment. This schematic details the internal automation. An ESP32 microcontroller processes sensor data to coordinate automated nutrient dosing and light scheduling. Under these conditions, microgreens grow from seed to harvest in 14 days, containing 40 times more nutrients. The system is designed to be automated. Users monitor plant health and moisture levels via their phones while at work. Node 2 successfully transforms dead interior real estate into a hyper-efficient, tech-driven food source. A high-end IoT farming unit costs 3,500 ringgit. To scale the grid, we have to find a way to make that investment profitable. The financial engine driving this is corporate ESG investment, funding dedicated to environmental, social, and governance goals. Companies install these smart green systems in office pantries to combat staff burnout and sick building syndrome while meeting their sustainability targets. This corporate cash flow creates a profitable loop, funding the broader community farm school initiatives. This is the operational decentralized food grid, a network connecting high-tech urban centers with low-tech suburban nodes. Instead of passively waiting at the end of a fragile supply chain, families and employees become active micro-producers. The outcomes are tangible. Household budgets are stabilized, office mental health is improved, and the local economy is insulated from global shocks. True 21st century food security is not delivered on a cargo ship. It is built through decentralization, starting with a single seed in your living room.